welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and I'm here in London. I'm in my sister's garden right next to the river. I'm not in a cage. This is just a wire fence to keep the children from jumping in the lake, or the river I should say. So here I am, still jet lagged, but I'm here nonetheless. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for coming, and I really hope that you enjoy these readings and that you keep coming back. And if you're coming back, thank you. You're the reason I do this. Thank you so much. Anyway, so let's okay, so I just have to do my sales pitch, darling. These readings that I do are, first of all, it'll be for the 2nd of July through the 8th of July. And last week in the intro I said happy birthday Cancer because it's Cancer season, so it confused everyone. So I'll wait till I get to the Cancer reading before I say happy birthday. This is for your Sun, Moon and Rising. I'll have all the links to the other videos below in the See More section. Also, this is a private reading, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, if you click on this, you can get a personal, or find out how to get a personal reading through that link. And also thank you for all those that got readings from me on Instant Go. It was amazing. I actually did 2 last night at 1 at 3:45 in the morning. I was completely jet lagged. 3:45 UK time. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Now, another way to support me is through Patreon, and that link will be right here. And you can click on that. I have varying reward levels, and I do posts just specifically for Patreons that I don't usually do for, regular, for everyone. So, let me see what else. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. So now the astrological report for the week. So on the 4th of July, this is for the 4th through the 8th. On the 4th of July, happy Independence Day, America. You're independent from us. Oh, actually, I'm American, so I can't even say that anymore. I'm now American. Wednesday, on Independence Day, Mercury in Leo opposes Mars in Aquarius. What does that mean now? So Mercury, the planet of intellect, thought, communication, and technology, is in Leo. Now that's like creative thought, it's all about identity. So it's creative thinking, right? And it's opposing Mars, the planet of war, action, in Aquarius, which is humanitarian, social. So what this means, Mars is retrograde technically, but really it's kind of stationary. A planet has to go into a stationary position before it can change direction, right? You slow down and then you go in another direction. So Mars is still a bit stationary right now. So what that does is it enhances all the energies. So I think on the negative side, we could have some challenging communications issues, some kind of miscommunication. And on the positive side, we could have some really incredible creative ideas of what to do next or where to go next. Now on the 5th, the Sun in Cancer is Cancer is about the home, it's about family, it's about nurturing, it's about intuition, and that is going to that's in a really positive connection to Jupiter in Scorpio. Now Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Scorpio is the planet of Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth and secrets and power and control, right? So this is in a positive aspect. Now it's also in a positive aspect. So Scorpio's a water sign, right? Cancer's a water sign because the Sun's in Cancer. And it's also, the Sun in Cancer is also in a positive aspect to Neptune in Pisces, another water sign. Neptune is the planet of illusion and dreamlike and spirituality, the unseen, the intangible. So this and Pisces is the water sign, another water sign. Oh, everything, it's a bit it's a bit windy here. I hope you can hear me properly. I've got my mic showing here because it needs to be closer to me so that you can hear. So this is what we call in astrology, we call this a grand water trine. Now, what does that mean? That means that we could really have, and a trine is a very positive aspect. So we could have, you know, it's going to be emotional, guys. We are also coming up to the eclipse, don't forget, the eclipse season, and we have a new moon eclipse, a new moon lunar eclipse at the end of the month. Towards the end of the month. So we're kind of feeling these energies. Eclipses are all about releasing, right? So we could have some really healing kind of emotional experiences, and with close family and close relationships, our friendships whom we could consider as family. So I think this could be a very positive healing experience, and the release of emotions, so that we can actually release it and allow it to go over. So I think that this is a wonderful healing opportunity. So that's all I want to say for the astrology report today, and let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading for July the 2nd through July the 8th. Happy birthday, Cancer. I want to say happy birthday to my lovely, wonderful brother Joe, and he's so supportive. I mean, one of the best brothers, and I do have two more, and they're two of the best brothers too. But Joe, you're my heart. And he is actually in Costa Rica celebrating his birthday, and his birthday's on the 2nd, so happy birthday, Joe. And happy birthday to my brother Michael. His birthday is on the 13th. He won't be watching this. He doesn't watch this, but, you know, he's my heart too. So your first card up, the first card up is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, look, he's got his sword, he's ready to fight the fight, he's ready to rush in, but he's not, and he's learned a lot, but he's not wise. So, and he's not very wise. It's not that he's not wise, he hasn't got experience. So he has the knowledge, but he doesn't have the experience. So when he comes in, it's saying, you know, have a pause before you react. Don't just rush in and react and, you know, kind of feel like you know it all. Because this card is saying, you know, take a minute. Also, this rules the intellect, so you might get some information coming through for you. This is also known as the messenger. So this could be some helpful information, but I always say when this card comes in, it could be information kind of not wrapped very nicely, or you don't, you know, it's not said in a nice way, but it's information that's valuable. Now, clarifying it is the Hierophant, and when the Hierophant comes in, it's saying, you know, I'm getting that you need to ask for guidance and spiritual guidance with this, because there's an issue that's going to be on the table. Oh, I'm looking, the swan's just coming down the river. You're going to see him behind me. Oh, it's her with her babies. So, oh, how lovely. I wish that this would happen in every reading. Anyway, she's coming up now. But the Hierophant is asking for advice. Hi, she's standing here. She wants to get fed. Here she is. Look. Can you see her? I don't know if you can see her. There she is. Look. Isn't she lovely? Look, and all the babies behind. Oh, the babies are getting quite big now. They think I'm going to feed them. And there's the other swan. They're all coming up. You'll see them as I'm going to move over to the side so you can see them. Oh, they're lovely. They're looking for food. Anyway, so the Hierophant, this is about asking for spiritual guidance. I really feel that you need to ask for spiritual guidance when this card's coming up. The Hierophant is like getting with your tribe, you know, getting a spiritual mentor. Gorgeous. I'm so distracted. This is so beautiful. I couldn't have wished for something better. They think they're going to be fed. Normally we feed them, you know, it's my sister's garden. So she feeds them. There they are. Look, aren't they gorgeous? Oh, it's so lovely being here. That's why I wanted to record these readings in the garden. Oh, see the babies? Oh, anyway, I'm distracted. So the next card up is the Death card. Now, this came up for you last week, Cancer. I know that because I'm a Cancerian, and I was thinking about that. This is about change. This is about internal transformation. This is about you being a very different person. And there's a situation that's going to probably encourage or you know, make that change. Or the thing is, right, when this card comes up, it can be difficult at times or challenging, but it's challenging when you're not embracing the change. Look, clarifying this is the Six of Wands. That's victory, darling. That's like accolades. That's public recognition. So whatever you're going through is going to bring you to this wonderful card here. Now, having said that, I'd say this is like celebration, and you're being celebrated, right? So this change is going to be so much for the better. There's going to be freedom involved for you. Just don't stay at the party too long, darling. I can do that. Oh, the birds have gone. I'm so happy that the swans came by during this reading. So lovely. So now we have the next card up is we have the Knight of Swords. Now this is intellect, darling. This is all about the mind, the mental realm. This is, and he's ready for action. He's going in and he's going to defend. He knows exactly where he's going. He knows what he's doing, and he's laser focused to where he's going to go, right? Now, clarifying it is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, these are two knights. Knights definitely mean action. This guy's rushing in and he's laser focused. He may not stop and look around and say, wait, the situation's changed. Maybe it's not time for war. Maybe it's time for diplomacy. I don't know. But you need, when he comes up, normally it's saying, wait, you know, take your eye off the ball for a minute and look around, because the situation may have changed and you may not need to go in and attack. He who's clarifying it, the Knight of Pentacles, who's clarifying the Knight of Swords, is more on the defensive. So he's kind of surveying the land and strategically and methodically moving forward. But he's kind of, you know, wary. He's kind of tired of fighting. He kind of wants to have a rest, you know. So what this is saying is, yes, you must move forward. Don't sit on your laurels. Don't, you know, you need to move forward, and you need to, because this change that's coming is great, but you've got to keep the momentum going, Cancer. So don't sit back and embrace that change. Sometimes change is a little difficult. It's scary, right? So this indicates he's kind of a bit in fear because he's kind of new, right? Hasn't got life experience. So he's in fear of moving forward, although he's ready to pounce on someone with this great big sword, right? So because of his fear, because of this fear, you are being asked. So you may have fear of the unknown. The situation is kind of a little fearsome, but rely on your faith, you know, seek out your tribe, you know, go with like-minded people who will help you, give you the courage to move forward and to embrace this change, Cancer. So now it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And this is for the 2nd through the 8th. And as I said, it's my brother Joe's birthday. Happy birthday, Joe. I hope you're listening to this on the 2nd. He's in Costa Rica enjoying his birthday right now. And also my cousin Teresa, she's also a Cancerian, but I can't remember her birthday. So in case it's between now and the 8th, happy birthday, Teresa. So we're going to pull an extra card because it's your birthday, and we are doing the Keepers of the Light, you know, because I feel that this is going to be a wonderful grand water trine. It's going to be kind of emotional. Oh, that came up, but then it went back, so maybe not. So what wonderful blessings and guidance do the guides and guardians have for Cancer for this coming week, the 2nd through the 8th? What? Oh, that's it. Look at this. Oh, I love this. This is White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed right now. And that is so what's happening astrologically with this grand water trine. This is a wonderful opportunity for healing old wounds, family. And this is about, you know, ancestors, what's happened in the past. And we can bring these up and we can heal them and release them. Look, I love that. Cancer, this is a wonderful opportunity for you for healing. And of course, we're going to do the romance angels. Cancer's very romantic. And we're going to pull a card for single Cancerians. And then we're going to pull a card for partnered Cancerians. So first of all, we'll do the single Cancerians. Right. All the birds are chattering here. And that, I don't know what that is, some animal. There was a fox in here earlier. Okay, so what wonderful blessings, information and guidance do the romance angels have for single Cancerians? What wonderful, oh, that's it. Oh, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So if you're dating someone new, then you've known this person in a past life, and that's why they seem so familiar to you. If you haven't met someone, you will meet someone from your past life. Someone that you will really feel that connection to on a deep level. You know, when you meet someone, you feel like you've known them your whole life. You have. So now we're going to pull a card. Oh, they're the ducks. We're going to pull a card for partnered Cancerians. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and information do the romance angels have for partnered Cancerians? And look, one of my favorite cards, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is definitely look, when you are in the moment and you are your authentic self, you are never more attractive. And so because we all, you know, in long-term relationships, there are ebbs and flows. Someone's more in love with the other. You know, it just happens like that. So just be yourself and be engaged in the moment. There's no more, you can't be more attractive than when you're completely being in the moment and smelling the roses. I stop and smell the roses and just appreciate what's around you. Be engaged in the moment, and you will attract that romantic love. Cancer, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like it, share it on your social media. We really need that promotion. And comment. I read every comment. And also, if you know a Cancerian that would like a shout out, please comment below and I'll give them a shout out next week for their birthday. And subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Oh, look, there's the swans again. Oh, how gorgeous. All the babies, look at them. How old do you think they are, Kathleen?
1, 2.
For a personal reading, please go to www.liveinthesolution.com. They're at the ugly duckling stage.
Maybe 4 weeks. How can they be? I really think they're ugly.
No, I'm just saying that because of the story.